Welcome, race fans. We are back this week with the SRA Cup Series here at Homestead for race number 5 of their season. And I think it's going to be a great race here tonight. Well, make sure you tune in later on tonight here for the Extreme Motorsports 99. I think it's their truck series. And then tomorrow night, tune in for the Nork Cup Series, followed by the Extreme Motorsports 99. I think that is their Xfinity series. I know they run a lot of different series there. But I think we're covering all of their series now. So, all right, let's check in on the weather here and the race analytics for tonight. 78 degree air temperature, track temperature 119 degrees. The guys are already saying that it is extremely loose out there. So we're going to be watching for loose cars coming off the corners. 130 laps, that's about 199 miles here at this 1.5 mile track. Tire window about 40 to 60 laps. Fuel window about 37 to 45 laps, thereabouts, right around there. And pit road speed 50 mile an hour. All right, we'll get to the points here. Jake Nichols still holding on to the pole here with 166 points. David Shutt 25 points behind him in second. Robert Burris in third, 33 points back. Kyle Trudell in fourth, 36 points back. Anthony Emery in fifth, 39 points behind. Delonte Ballard sixth, 42 points behind. Jared Darling seventh, 43 back. Bobby Cheney in eighth, 46 back. Ariotti ninth place, 50 back. And Bryce Sendesack rounds out the top 10 in 59 points behind the leader. Yeah.
Yep. We got James McKee in 11th place in points. He's 64 points back. Cass Silliman's 12th. He's 65 back. Freddie De La Rosa moved up 13 spots from last week to 13th position. He is 74 points back. James Coulibaly and James Doan are tied for 14th place. They're 75 points back. Zoltan Hertzeg is in 16th place. He's 79 back. Tyler Sifford is in 17th place. He lost 10 spots last week, and he is 79 points back. Mitchell Clark is 18th. He is 83 points back. We've got Spencer Owens in 19th, 84 points back. And then we've got a tie for 20th against Derek Self and Marshall Stanley. They are 87 points back.
Hey, well, what the heck? I don't know why I got that on here. Oh, I gotta check that out. I got a big boo-boo there. Anyhow, one thing I did want to kind of get this out there while we're early in the broadcast, Jeff. Happy birthday to Jeff Dotson. Yesterday was his birthday, so everybody in chat, wish him a happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Let's see, what are you, 21?
Ha ha ha.
Well, how old are you?
25.
25? Okay. I can't keep up with you young guys. With age-wise, I can't remember.
25 young? You're kidding. I'm starting to crest over that hill now.
Oh, yeah, okay. You got a long ways to go, my friend.
Hell, it just started.
A long ways to go. Well, right now, Robert Burris at the top of the leaderboard, and I'm kind of wondering how these guys are going to be dealing with this loose condition. I was kind of thinking maybe we could get a word in with somebody. I was kind of thinking maybe we could talk to David Shutt. Yeah.
Let's see if we can find him here.
There he is, right there, right above us.
Yep.
I got him. I'm going to drag him down here. David Shutt, you got a copy?
It's a do, Rudy.
David, 119 degree track temperature out there. How are you going to deal with that tonight?
It's hard to tell. Actually, tonight it's going to go to start in the day and go to the night. That's the first time that I've ever run a race here. Huh? I think they added that in the last build. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I'm kind of thinking it's going to get loose on the long run. Not sure how much. It could change again with the track temp. I expect that to drop a lot. So, yeah, haven't run a night race here. So, it's kind of new territory for everyone.
Well, I broadcasted a night race here a couple weeks ago, and it actually cooled down a lot. And I don't really think that the guy, it actually went from being loose to just pushing like a dump truck, you know. So I don't know. I hate to be you guys, but the thing of it is being able to make that transition and adapt to the change of the track. You know, that's saying a lot for you guys. You know what you got to do out there. So, are you looking to get a win here today?
Oh yeah, definitely. Last week, had some technical difficulties, so I wasn't able to contend. My speed was there. If I had, been on the lead lap and started where I had, I would have finished third. So, looking to get a good finish here, hoping for a win.
Well, I'll tell you what. Good luck out there, David, and I wish you the best of luck. I mean that. So, try to get a win here tonight.
Thanks, Rudy. Hope you guys enjoy the show.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, there's a guy we haven't talked to in quite a while. I was thinking about maybe we could get a word in with him, ask him what his thoughts are on the track. How about we could try to get a word in with old Siffy here, Tyler Sifford.
All righty.
You want to talk to him?
Sure.
Okay, here he comes.
Tyler Sifford, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Tyler. Well, tell us about what you're thinking here for Homestead tonight.
I'm actually not racing tonight. I am on probation for the next 2 races.
Oh, we didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right.
Well, what's your thoughts about probation period here and what you can kind of, learn from watching these guys here these next couple races to, kind of take into when you come back off of the probation period?
It's gonna be fun to watch. I'm gonna be, I can learn, see how everyone is earning each line, and pretty much be a spectator tonight. It's gonna be fun. Just gonna sit there and watch what line they're running and try and guess what they're doing, and probably go into practice after the race is over and see if I can do the same thing.
Well, you probably didn't miss a bad race because it's pretty hot and slick out there right now, 119 degrees. But the bad part is, Tyler, is you're going to be missing. This is going to go into nighttime. You're going to be missing a night race.
Sadly, but I mean, what I got, I deserve it, and so I can't get mad at anyone. It's more so of I lost my temper, my fault. So I can't blame anyone but myself.
It's racing and it happens. Race car drivers from time to time will tend to lose their tempers. So, but all right, Tyler. Well, sorry about that, as we didn't know. But when you come back into the race, good luck.
10-4, thank you.
What room were you in?
I was in room 10.
Room 10?
Yes, sir.
Well, we got enough time to talk to one more person. Who you feel like talking to?
How about we talk to Robert Burris? He's fastest in practice right now.
Oh, I'll drag him down. You can have at it here. There you go.
Robert Burris, you got a copy?
I have you.
Well, Robert, you've been on a hot streak so far these past couple of weeks. You've got 2 third-place finishes back-to-back here. It looks like you're on top of the charts tonight here in practice so far. How fast is that hot rod out there so far?
I'm not sure. That speed there was really early in the session before too many people had joined, so I think it's kind of misleading. Top 5 or 5 and 10 lap averages are about average, so we'll have to see. I think the track's going to change quite a bit when we get to qualifying and race, so it'll kind of reset everybody. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. The car's pretty neutral, a little bit loose on exit and clean air, but it's really controllable.
Yeah, well, this is going to be one of the style of races, Robert, where it transitions from day to night. So what's that going to affect, Granny?
I honestly, I'm not really sure. We've never had a day to night at this track before. This is kind of new with the lights being added. So I think overall the temps will go down and the grip will go up, but the car is it's really neutral, so it could go kind of either way. I think a lot of it's just going to depend on how you drive it. If you like to really attack the corners, or you just kind of let it float in and drive off. That'll probably be the biggest teller for how the car's going to handle at night.
Yeah. All right, Robert. Well, thanks for talking with us here, and good luck in the race.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that he's up there top of the charts. That's pretty awesome. But I mean, he's still turning great times out there. So I mean, I don't know. And I expect when it gets when we get to nighttime, it's gonna change things a lot. So
yeah, I think.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think he's kind of putting it on the nail head right there. I think what he said. I think track conditions will kind of go the way he said it. So I have to keep a watch on that and see how it goes.
All right, folks, we're gonna step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so busking in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the
All right, welcome back, folks, and we are in the qualifying here, but nobody's turned in a time yet. A lot of guys are on the track here. Actually, really not a lot of guys either. There's very few on the track, maybe like 8 or 9 guys on the track. What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, James Doan takes the pole so far. Craig Schroeder, Cass Sullivan, Mark Newland. Hey, Mark Newland's in there. Awesome.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I see that. We ain't seen him for a while.
Ooh, yeah, it's been quite a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, George. Brad Bothwell and David Overstreet in chat there. J-Dog. Well, I hope the guys have a good, clean, safe race here. We will be going to nighttime here shortly. I don't know exactly when. Maybe sometime right after the race starts or something. I'm not sure. What time does it say on there right now that it is?
If I can read military time, it's 17:10. That
That's
would be
5:10.
yeah, 5. Yeah.
You know, Robert Burris takes the pole. Marcus Richardson second.
But I see that they've got the sun moving at 4 times.
Oh, okay. So it's going to go pretty quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So we'll have one green white checkered here tonight if we need it, but we are looking for lap 50 for the first stage. So we will be crowning a stage winner here tonight. Be some bonus points on the line. Oh, David Shutt right up there against the wall. Very interesting. The temperature dropped down to now 91 degrees. Holy smokes, it was 119 a little while ago.
Yeah.
Wow, these guys got to be starting to feel a little bit of grip out there. Holy smokes. Promo code, I do not. No, I do not, George. Yeah, I don't. I'd have to probably contact iRacing, and I may be able to get you one, but I don't have any. I used to have some, but I had like about a dozen of them, and I had a couple that I gave away, and they said that they were already used. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but I'll see if I can get you a promo code there, George. Yeah, message me on Messenger. That way it'll remind me to ask about that. Well, it looks like Robert Burris is going to hang on to the pole. We've only got 17 qualifiers. All right, that's going to wrap up qualifying. All right, get everybody on the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here. Robert Burris taking the pole with a 30.858. Congratulations to him. Marcus Richardson starting on the outside of the front row. Jonathan Shipman in third. Ari Audi fourth. In row 3, James Doan starting fifth. Craig Schroeder sixth. In row 4, Delonte Ballard in seventh. Kyle Trudell eighth. In row number 5, Mark Newland ninth. And Nick Northrup 10th. Yeah.
Yep, David Shutt will start 11th, Ethan Kurtz in 12th, Bobby Chaney will start 13th, Cass Silliman in 14th, Cody McKinney will start in 15th, and James Coolbally in 16th, Freddie De La Rosa will start 17th, Jake Nichols 18th, Femi Olat will start 19th, and Zoltan Herczeg will start 20th. Rudy?
All right, Anthony Emery 21st, Chuck Sweeting starting 22nd, Bryce Senesac 23rd, Spencer Owens 24th, Tommy Gossett, 25th. Jared Darling, 26th. Robert Giannini, 27th. Brad Bothwell, 28th. Brett Punkari, 29th. Brian Dorsey, 30th. And Derek Self starting shotgun on the field in 31st. All right, so looking for lap 50. Oh, are you kidding me? Man, I am really not with it today. I thought I was prepared. Boy, I was totally unprepared. Wow. All right, here we go. Totally unprepared. Man. Rookie mistakes everywhere. All right, lights are out. We're going green this time by, Jeff. So, man,
Yes, we are.
Here we go. Homestead, 130 laps here tonight. It's trying to close up the gaps here a little bit. They got a little bit of distance in between everybody. All right, here we go. Pace car breaks off and heads to pit road. Robert Burris ready to hit the loud pedal. Green, green, green. Well, I look for Marcus Richardson to try to make his move early here on new tires. So, well, let's watch for that. To the bottom. Number 36 there, Jonathan Shipman. Didn't make it work, though. Wow, look at David Shutt.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Already picking up spots out there. He wants to try to get there.
Oh, yeah.
And look at this. Marcus Richardson on the outside of Robert
Wow.
Burris. And 3 wide for
Yes,
second
they are.
place.
Yeah, Ariotti in the middle. Here comes the Lonzo Ballard trying to go through the middle of Jonathan Shipman and Robert Burris, but that ain't going to work out too well.
And David Shutt already up to 6th. Man,
Yeah,
he is
wow.
on the move.
Yes, he is. After starting 11th, he's already picked up quite a few positions.
Oh, Marcus Richardson off the track. What?
Oh, yes, he is. What happened there? Oh, Marcus Richardson was black flagged by Bobby Cheney.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the admin saw there, but they saw something they didn't like.
Okay. All right, well, Ariotti gets a bonus point.
But it looks like it was just a pass-through penalty because once he entered the pits, they cleared the flag. So,
Oh, man, what a bummer for Marcus Richardson.
yeah, I'm going to go
Hey.
back and look. Is it possible that he, because I know it is over here at SRA that you must go on the green flag on the initial start, but all other starts are, leader controlled. I'm wondering if he jumped the start maybe.
Well, I don't think so. Robert Burris was ahead of him, but, well, whatever. Not sure.
I'm not sure
Shutt
either.
in 6th. Mark Newland now hanging on in 5th. He battles side by side here with David Shutt. How about Delonte Ballard into 2nd? Robert Burris is, wow, he's not quite as fast there.
No, he's not. Well, I'm not seeing anything on Marcus Richardson's part, so I'm not. Now, I do know that from past seasons, they have implemented a rule to where if you have, done something in a previous race, that they will give you a pass through at the start. So that might have been where that kind of came from. Maybe
Okay.
I'm not sure, but either way, he got black flag, and it was a pass through, and that's that. So he's going to try to work his way back to the front now.
Well, all he needs is a caution, and he'll be good to
Yep.
go. At least he's out there running in clean air right now, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Devontae Ballard collects a bonus point.
Yes, he does.
Wow, look at the run he just got right here on the
Yeah.
bottom.
Man, there's been a lot of lead changes so far in this race, and I think David Shutt's trying to change that as well.
Yeah, David shot up to third.
Yep,
and
man,
he's going for
looking,
second.
Yeah, as I say, he's looking to the inside of Ariotti here.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think the track's really gripped up for the guys now with it cooling off, and it's making a difference. Yeah, Burris started on the pole, already back to fifth. Freddie De La Rosa, Bobby Cheney side by side for seventh place. Freddie D coming from 17th position up to 7th. Got some big movers out there. How about Jake Nichols coming from 18th to 9th?
Yeah.
Holy moly. Did I just say that, holy moly?
Yes, you did.
Femi Olat following him up through here. He started 19th, so it looks to be like him and Jake might be doing a little bit of work together here. Draft is very important. They'll be doing a little draft working. James Doan, which started 5th, is now back in 12th. Allard clean air, and he is setting sail. And we had tickets to give away last night to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. And names that were supposed to be from the week before. And not one of those people were in chat. So we didn't give away the tickets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, $80 value, 2 tickets to the NASCAR Hall of Fame tour. Man, we couldn't even give them away. So we're going to try it again next week. Yeah, everybody's starting to get sprung out a little bit now. Kyle Trudell in 11. And we've been seeing some great things coming out of Kyle here in the last few weeks, man. He's been running excellent.
He has. I mean, there's been a lot of guys over here running excellent these past few weeks, and there's a lot of them we're going to watch here tonight. Zoltan Hertzig, though, on the other hand, Rudy, he's got his work cut out for him tonight. He started 20th. He's picked up about 5-6 positions so far. 7 now, yeah. And so he is on the move, and we'll see if he can get up to the front. Oh, no, we just had Jared Darling take his car behind the wall.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe it was a starting park tonight, did he? Just...
It must have been, because it shows he's 9 laps down out of the 11 completed. So I'm thinking that he didn't turn only but 2 laps. So I think it must have been a starting park.
Oh, man.
Well, let's see. Is he in team speak?
Seventh in points, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, let's get a word in with him here and see what happened. Jared Darling, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Starting park for you tonight, buddy?
No. I'm having problems with servers or something, because all the cars were in the air on my screen. I wasn't being scored. So I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I'm trying to figure it out. I don't think it's me. I think it's something with iRacing, because I'm connected in TeamSpeak totally fine, and I think, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
So, yeah, obviously it's something with iRacing for sure. So I got to figure that out.
It definitely sounds like it. You sound crystal clear in here. And I was just kind of curious. I was like, well, it must have been a starting park for Jared tonight, since he only completed 2 laps.
No, it wasn't even scoring me. I just got on the track, and everyone said I was warping, and then I've never had this issue, so I don't know.
Maybe start your router or something.
I'm gonna check my speeds, but I think my end it's fine. I think my connection to iRacing, or the iRacing server to me or whatever is messed up.
Well, we know that can happen sometimes with, certain drivers having, connection issues. It's a tough, sad thing. And we're sorry to hear it's happening to you tonight, Jared. Hopefully you can figure it out and maybe get out here and turn some laps.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, hopefully.
All righty. Thanks for talking with us, Jared.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Well, Ariani taking a look to the outside. He's
Yes,
been getting
sir.
some good runs off that outside, and he is going to retake the lead here from Delonte Ballard.
Yes,
he comes
he
down
will.
in front of him. I think Ari really likes that clean air, to be honest.
I think he does, yeah.
Shutt, not quite as aggressive as he was, but here comes Jonathan Shipman. He's going to get third from David Shutt. And Freddie D up there with his teammate, David Shutt. Let's see if them two start working together here or what. I don't know. We'll see. Jake Nichols goes into 7th now. Him and Femi Olat, 7th and 8th. Mark Newland, wow, that was a close brush right there. Almost got into the wall. Mark Newland's car is a little on the loose side right now, and here goes Jake Nichols to pass him.
A lot of great racing back here in the middle of the top 10 so far.
Yes, sir. I agree. Oh, wow, Mark Newland almost got into the back of Jake Nichols right there. You can hear Mark feathering that. Feathering the gas there. Femi Olat and Kyle Trudell. But Ariani leading now, trying to win here tonight. He said he was going to try, so, and boy, he has put some distance on Delonte Ballard. Well, yeah, really, there's nothing, George, that anybody can do, to be honest with you. I mean, if he's having connection problems, I mean, it's, everybody from time to time experience some kind of an issue. Oh, Freddie D. Wow, almost got into the back of Jonathan Shipman. He had to back out, and look at that. Now we got a battle here for the 2 points leaders.
Yeah.
Jake Nichols and David Shutt battling it.
Yeah, Jake Nichols started 18th tonight. He's up front now. A lot of it, but the funny thing here is, Rudy, a lot of the fast drivers all started toward the back tonight, and they're working their way up to the front.
Well, maybe they wanted that challenge,
Yeah.
Oh, Shutt comes up in front of Jake Nichols, and Jake does the crossover. Slide job up in front of him, man. Wow, that was pretty intense right there. And Jake says, all right, that's all right. I'll just pass you right on back here. Thank you very much. Well, I think Freddie got a grip on it now. He's might have figured out, oh, here goes Shutt again, looking to the bottom. But I don't think he's going to be able to make that pass. I think he's going to get kind of tight right there. Oh, my gosh. Almost got into the side of him. Wow, I don't know how he didn't. Well, he had to lift just enough that here comes Freddie D to the bottom.
He's still there side by side with David Shutt, man. These two are racing pretty hard in turn 3 here. Oh, he's caught the track a little bit.
Oh, man.
Wow, that was close. He about made contact with David Shutt there.
Yeah, them two are teammates, too.
Yeah, well, not tonight. David Shutt's driving new collars. He's not in Red Bull no more.
Yeah, I know that. Well, he said he wanted to change his luck tonight, so.
Yeah, well, we'll see if it works out for him here. As we got Femi Olat behind him in the 11 car.
We still got a battle going on up in the front here between Delonte Ballard and Jonathan Shipman. That's a good battle. All right, well, checking in on Marcus Richardson. He's still on the tail end of the lead lap here. Well, not the tail end. I shouldn't say that, tail end. Anthony Emery is actually on the tail end. And boy, I'll tell you, it ain't going to be long here. Anthony Emery's going to have the leaders breathing down his neck. I cannot believe this lead that Ariotti's got. Look at this.
Yeah, it's just, wow. He's already out to a 1.3 second lead here coming off turn 4.
Shipman just cannot clear.
No, he can't.
Delonte Ballard. Ballard's
No.
just being really tough. Only
Yeah.
at the halfway mark here for our first stage.
Yes, sir. Oh,
And these guys will have to pit one time in that stage.
yes, they will.
I don't believe they can go 50 laps on a tank of fuel. I'm thinking about maybe 40. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. Freddie D to the inside of Jake Nichols. Oh, wow. Shipman got really loose there. Shipman's pushing that car for all he's got, and man, he is wearing them tires out quick.
If he keeps doing that, though, then I think we'll be. Oh, yeah, David Shutt. Wow, nice save.
Good save.
Yeah.
He's down there, boy. He's catching
He's
that
still
white
down there on
line.
apron, and he's pushing up the track toward Mark Nolan's car. Now he's getting up toward Kyle Trudell. Ooh.
Wow.
Man, good job keeping it off those two. Here comes Zoltan Herzig.
Oh, there's a surprise. Coming from 20th to 10th.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Femi Olat's come from 19th to 6th, and then Freddie's come from 17th to 5th, and Jake Nichols has come from 18th to 3rd. So as I said, Rudy, a lot of these guys have come from the back tonight.
Yep.
And I think it might have been by design. I mean, you know, as you said, they wanted a challenge, or it just could have been something else. They might have thought, well, maybe if I start and kind of try to work my way through these guys, you know, they could maybe, you know, save some fuel a little bit, maybe draft it off of one another. I don't really know if that would work or not, but I'm just saying that might have been what was going through their head. But, I mean, we'll see here. Ariotti still has a 1.2 second lead.
Yeah, I think Jake's starting to close that gap now as he
I
went
think he
into
is.
second. Yeah, he's, I mean, it's ever so slight, but he is starting to close the gap just a little bit.
Yep.
And these guys will probably be looking at pit stops here sometime in about the next 10 laps. Femi Olat now in 6th place. Mark Newland 7th. Kyle Trudell 8th. David Shutt and Zoltan still battling here 9th and 10th. And Bobby Chaney 11th. Bobby's having a good run here tonight. Robert Burris, our pole sitter, back in 12th. And, you know, I just thought of something else, too. These guys might want to start in the back and see how the race is going to go. Kind of taking it a little bit easy, you know, at first. They get a little bit of rubber laid down, and that gives the time for the track to cool down a little bit more, because we're going to be heading into the nighttime here.
Yeah.
What time does it say that it is now?
18:27. Well,
It's 6:27.
yeah. But it's
Oh,
going
probably-
by pretty quickly because
Yeah.
it looks like that, let's see, with the times 4 on the sun, it looks like each minute passes every, I want to say
30
every,
second,
uh,
or 20 second.
let me see. I can tell you here in a minute once this thing goes back around. I'll actually try to count with it. Okay, I want to start.
Freddie D now to the inside of Delonte Ballard. That would be for 3rd. And he is going to get it. Yes, he got it. But at the line, Ballard did come back pretty good, though. He's
Looks
not
like
just
it-
gonna... Go ahead.
I was going to say, looks like every 20 seconds is a minute.
Yep.
So,
Yep. But it won't be long. We'll be heading into the nighttime here.
yeah.
It'll be about another... probably about another 20 minutes we should be getting into nighttime. All right. All right, let's go back in the pack here and see how things are going. Brett Pancari started 29th, running in 20th. Cass Silliman, he's went from 14th to 21st. To Robert Giannini from 27th to 22nd. James Coulibaly into 23rd. Brian Dorsey 24th. Craig Schroeder right behind him. Those two battling pretty good here, both in Mustangs. And Derek Self. Derek trying to keep it steady here. He's 20th in points, so he wants to try to stay inside them points. Cody McKinney, 27th after starting 15th. And he's got a little bit of right front damage on that car. I would say he's made some contact to the wall.
Yeah, I think he has.
Yep. Well, Jake Nichols is down to about a half a second from Ariotti. But Freddie's giving him a tough time right now. And Ari's saying, guys, just keep battling there. They got to get through first round pit stops here. Freddie's not going to, boy, he is just going to keep after it here. Well, it's what you got to do. You know, you got to just, and just eventually, one of you is going to either make a mistake or lose some traction or something. But we've been noticing a lot of guys coming off of 4 getting really tight and having to lift off that gas.
Yep.
It's all about feathering that gas and make sure that, you know, you're just keeping it just enough speed to keep the momentum up, but not so much to make them rear wheels break loose. Down to 3/10 from Ariotti. Well, they've came from over a second. That's 3/10 of a second back to Jake Nichols.
Yeah, Jake's really closed that gap up, and he's a coming. But
Yep.
he's got Freddie D as company here, so we'll see what happens when they start to catch Ariotti. But they've got a pretty good gap between themselves and Jonathan Shipman. He's 1.3 seconds behind. Well, he's not 1.3 seconds behind Freddie. He's about probably 7/10, but that's the 1.3 is actually what he is behind the leader. So
Right. Yeah, because he's hanging on there pretty good. He started
Yes, he
third
is.
and he's still in 4th, so he's you know, once they get through first round pit stops here, which they should be thinking about here pretty quick. Boy, I just seen some tire smoke there. And
I did a
Spencer
little bit too.
Owens.
Yeah.
And Spencer Owens leaves. He's out of the race.
Throughput. He got kicked.
Bummer.
That's the second person having internet issues tonight. Jared Darling was the first, and now Spencer Owens. But Jared actually didn't get kicked from iRacing. He actually left on his own terms, trying to fix the issue that he was having. But now we actually have Spencer Owens receiving throughput from iRacing. So that right there with what Jared was saying earlier might actually, you know, could be an issue here with the iRacing having some issues tonight.
Yep, and Jake Nichols passing Ariotti for the lead. Coming from 18th, has not led a lap yet tonight, and that's about to change this time by.
Yes, it is.
Well, Ari had a good run out there. Now he's going to try to do the crossover here on him, but I don't think he's going to have enough momentum to beat Jake Nichols to the line. Jake's going to lead his first lap of the race and collect a valuable bonus point. Now Freddie D on the outside of Ariotti. It seems like as the tires have wore down, the outside line's starting to come in a little bit now.
Yes, it is.
Ari hanging tough there, though. Like Anthony Emery did come to pit road. No, I don't know. Can't tell. All right, Ballard back in 6th. Mark Newland 7th, David Schutt 8th, and Zoltan Herzeg 9th. But look at the company he's got here. Kyle Trudell keeping the pressure on Zoltan right now.
He is. Yeah, Zoltan's trying to put the pressure on David Shutt in front of him while taking pressure from Kyle Trudell. So that's a lot of pressure.
Yes, it is.
Here comes Kyle Trudell looking to the inside of Zoltan.
Zoltan right in a pressure cooker right there. Well, I didn't think these guys would be able to make it the whole way, but
yeah,
you know,
I didn't think they would either.
I don't think.
I mean, they're pretty close to it. I mean, you know, they're only a few laps away from the stage, so I mean,
yeah,
they have to try to go all the way here now. I mean, if they pit, that's going to be valuable positions lost.
Oh man, Jake Nichols brushes the wall, and Freddie D's loose.
Yeah,
he almost followed him into the wall there.
He did.
You know how that is when you're riding behind somebody. Boy, it's so easy to do. I've seen it done so many times that it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
If the guy ahead of you, if he gets into the wall, it's like you follow him right into the wall. You know.
Yeah.
You're so concentrating so much on the back of his car that you're not paying attention to where the wall is. You know. Let's see if that happens again here. Man, Freddie is trying to get there to lead a lap, and he just can't reach it. Maybe these guys can go the whole way. Gosh, I can't imagine that. 50 laps? Maybe. Well, Femi Olat goes into 4th place now.
Yes, sir.
Marcus Richardson's up to 26. He's still on the lead lap here and has made up a little bit of time, but he's still quite a ways behind the leaders after having to make that pit stop. Man, that's a bummer.
It is a bummer.
The black flag, whatever that deal was there, I'm not sure, but I don't really see any battles going on, but Zoltan now trying to get by David Shutt.
Yes,
and
sir.
Also battling with Nick Northrup. And he's going to clear him, but Shutt trying to do the crossover on him here going into turn 1. I don't know. He's going to drive it in there. Wow, did he drive it in there hard. But that's going to give Zoltan he's going to go right back around him here on the backstretch.
Yes, he is. Ooh, about contact there going into 3.
Whoa.
Oh, still. Ooh, little roughhouse in there.
Yeah. I don't know. He could have been a little bit loose going into the corner.
Could have been
David.
Wow. Yeah, David Shutt was up close to that wall around that Larson line up there. Wow, man, that was crazy. He about hit the wall, but he done a good job staying away from it as we got Nick Northrup in between him and Zoltan now.
Well, I guess these guys can make it the whole way on.
I think they can.
Wow. Honest to God, I would have never believed that. I thought at very most they could get about 45 laps on the tank of fuel, but boy, I guess I was wrong.
Unless they just learned some saving techniques from Mariotti. I just don't know nothing else could have, really caused this. So,
well, I know Harry's a tire saver. I don't know how much of a fuel saver he is.
Well, I mean, I know I'm just kind of using him as a reference because he's a big saver over here on tires. So I'm just saying I'm pretty sure he knows how to save fuel as well. I mean,
All right, coming to take the final lap here.
Yes, sir.
Jake Nichols, Freddie D. I don't think he's got the traction to try to get up there with him. So he's just going to settle.
They're coming up on lap traffic now, so that might play a factor here and allow Freddie to close the gap up a little bit on Jake, depending on how this lap traffic treats these guys. Whoa, that guy right there was coming kind of close to Freddie there, but we'll see what happens here as they come around turns 3 and 4.
And man, I'll tell you what, Anthony Embry's trying to stay on the tail end of the lead lap, and it looks like he's going to do it. And at the line, it's going to be Jake Nichols taking the stage.
The yellow flag is out.
And there it is, folks. That is the stage, and congratulations to Jake Nichols for winning the stage. Wow, that was all green flag run, no cautions. You believe that? Unbelievable racing right there. Well, we got enough time because they got to catch the field up and everything. Why don't we get him down here and talk to him real quick? We can find him. I got him. Jake Nichols, congratulations there, brother, on your stage win.
Thank you. That was pretty fun. This track's pretty great. I've always really liked this track. It's been one of my best tracks, and it was a brawl going through there. Femi before the race convinced me not to qualify, and out of all the tracks that we raced at, this was probably the best choice, or one of the best choices, because you can move around, and man, that was fun battling those guys.
Well, tell me, what was the call? What was, what made you decide not to qualify tonight?
Just trying to have some fun.
Okay, that's what we were kind of wondering, whether it was just the challenge of, working your way up through the field, or what the deal was. We were trying to figure that out, but all right, well, you're going to come to pit road, so I'm going to let you go, and congratulations again, Jake. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, so congratulations to him for winning the stage. All right, well, looks like, who is that, James Doan? James Doan stays out and collects a bonus point, but and then Koulibaly did his usual drive-through, but Jake Nichols was the first one off of pit road. Doan's coming to pit road. Doan's coming to pit road now. And Koulibaly's going to stay out here. He wants to get a bonus point for leading the lap. And that'll just help him. He's, 14th in points coming into tonight.
Yes, he is.
So that'll help him get a bonus point. Well, let's see if we can find somebody else to talk to here. I was thinking about, I don't get to talk to him much. Mark Newland, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Mark, how you been, man? It's been a long time since we've seen you on the track.
Yeah, normally on Mondays I have to work late, so I don't get to race these. So I race the trucks every week, so it's nice to be able to get out here on a Monday and turn some laps.
Well, I bet you're kind of getting excited about it starting to get into nighttime here. Have you raced on this track under the lights yet?
Not yet, so I'm excited to see how it looks and how it drives.
Yeah, well, we shouldn't be too far away from it starting to get a little darker here, maybe another 20 minutes or so, but I'll tell you what, man, it's been some good racing out there. What did you think of some of them guys that came from the back of the field and battled their way up through and got to the front?
Well, some of those guys that were in the back, you knew they were going to make their way up through there. It's a lot of fun. I mean, this style of racing, people debate about it, this and that, but I mean, it's fun in this sim to do it. So, we'll see. It should be, when the sun goes down, there's going to be a whole lot more grip, and you'll be able to keep in it longer, and it should be pretty interesting to see what happens here. It's going to open it up. I think a lot of people are going to have a chance to win.
Yeah, track temperature right now is 79 degrees. When you guys started practice today, it was 119.
Yeah, picked up a lot in qualifying, and you can tell. I bet even when we go green here, it's you're gonna be able to tell how much grip you got. So I can't wait to see what happens here.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go. Good luck out there, Mark, and good to see you again, brother.
Thanks. You too, man.
All right. Wow. Been a long time since I've seen him on the track. Well, Jake Nichols retakes the lead, and he's going to start from the outside lane. That is his option to do so. Well, Jeffy, get him going.
Will do. All right, pace car heads back into pit road.
Green flag.
There's a green flag. We're back underway here at Homestead for SRA Cup action. And Jake Nichols takes a command point lead here on the restart. And it looks like he's got Delonta Ballard following behind him here as Ariotti tries to move into third.
Man, that's something to see that many cars
Wow.
in a pack like that.
Yes, sir.
Holy smokes. Femi Olat. Wow, look at Femi battling side by side with Ariotti. here
Yes,
for
sir.
Fourth place, third place.
Yeah.
And Zoltan right behind them. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
I cannot believe this guy, man. I think he's like part alien and part Jake Nichols.
I guess.
Wow, man, that's amazing.
I'll say one thing. Zoltan should be in the pro bracket.
Yep. Chuck Sweeting coming from 22nd to 9th.
Wow, that's a great run for him.
Yes, great move.
Well, Brett Pancari comes from 28th to 11th. So, I mean, that's another great move.
Yep. And he's moving up, and they're 3 wide back here. Holy
They
smokes,
are.
look at this.
Wow.
Whoa! Brett Pancari on the bottom. And Nick Northrup and Bobby Cheney. Well, they get that sorted out. Nick Northrup's
That they
now
do.
side. Oh, Nick got a little wiggle there.
Ooh,
And
ooh, ooh.
oh, man, he almost comes up into Mark Newland.
Yeah. Now look who's
And-
right here with these guys. Marcus Richardson battling
I
back
see
after that penalty.
And he's coming back up through. Man, look at this. He's about to take it 3 wide.
Yes, he is.
He wants to get back to the front bad. Man, I'm telling you, Bryce Senesac. Oh, they're 3 wide back here too. Or Ethan Kurtz and Kyle Trudell. Oh my gosh. Oh, big wiggle, Mark Nolan. That checked up that outside line big time right there. Wow, you don't want to get loose right now, not with this many laps. Oh my gosh, you know. That was close right there. That could have been really disastrous.
It could have been, yeah.
Robert Giannini looking to the inside of Mark Newland now.
That just shows you, Rudy, how well these drivers can drive these race cars over here. If they have something that happens like that and, you know, get out of it, man, that's just some great driving.
Yep. Now Femi Olat looking to take the lead from Jake Nichols. Takes it to the bottom.
Yes, he does.
Delonta Ballard sitting there in third watching all this, and Jake's going to hold him off for now. For now. You notice I said for now.
Yeah, for now.
I mean, he'll get up there and he'll try it again. You know, it's something that you got to think about. You want to try to do early with the new tires, you know, and
yeah,
and, you know, I mean, they've only been green here just 9 laps, or well, about 7 green flag laps, but they, you know, the tires are still kind of fresh. That'll probably wind up to be a good battle right there between them two. Ariotti, I kind of expect here after a few laps will be up there battling side by side with Delonta, because Ari seemed to be better when he was in the front.
Yeah.
Here goes Femi looking again to the inside of Jake Nichols. Jake gets that run off of turn 2 though, and well, they're still there. He's still there, but oh man, I'm telling you, very, very, very close. Femi, wow, he is not giving up on this. And I think Femi's just going to lead his first lap of the race. I'll tell you what, that was close because Jake Nichols wanted it back. But
yes, he did.
Femi gets a bonus point. I don't even see Femi in the top 20 in points. That's kind of odd. Used to seeing him up there in the top 20 in points. He's won, I remember a season that he actually won here, the season finale at right here at Homestead.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, I think it was, I can't remember if it was the Cup cars or Xfinity. I think it might have been Xfinity cars.
Yeah, I think it was. No, was it trucks maybe?
I don't know. I can't remember. But
I can't
anyhow,
either.
It was with Bobby Zielinski. I don't think Bobby Zielinski drive trucks, but anyhow, Bobby Zielinski, he was leading and he wound up losing it on turn 3 and 4.
Yep.
And Femi Alat drove by and took the win and the championship that season.
Yeah.
That was one of the most amazing races that I've ever seen in iRacing.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Right now, talking about that, Femi Alat did pick up 13 positions last week, and he's in a 3-way tie between Robert Giannini and Craig Schroeder. But he is 10 points back from the cutoff of 20. So, I mean, if he could get some better races here, he could grab some more positions. I mean, he's just 10 points back. So, I mean, if these guys in front of him all finish, back a ways, then he'll be able to pick up some points. But I do see there are a few people in this bracket up here that are not here tonight. I don't see Jeff Ward, and I don't see Frank Peacock in the field. So, I mean, with those guys not being here, that'll give Femi a little bit of an extra push up toward that top 20. I mean, he's only sitting in 26th right now and being 10 points away from 20th. With those two not being here, he should, if he can finish good tonight, be able to pick up at least up to 22nd, 21st position, maybe even get into 20th tonight possibly.
Right. Oh, David Shutt back into ninth, following Marcus Richardson. Marcus is trying to get around Chuck Sweeting, but Chuck is having like the race of his life out here tonight.
Yeah.
Coming from 22nd, to 7th place. That is very awesome of Chuck Sweeting.
Yes, it is.
He's one of our MaxSpeedTV supporters. Again, thank you, Chuck. Gosh, he was like one of our very first supporters here at MaxSpeedTV. Bobby Cheney in 11th, and around Bryce Senesac there. And here he comes up on Nick Northrup. Let's get back up to the front here. Femi still trying to hang on to the leader there, Jake Nichols. And, I got a sneaking suspicion here. Jake Nichols is going to lead a lot of laps. Oh, wow. Ariotti drives it into the corner hard, trying to clear Delonte Ballard. But anyhow, Jake's got 27 laps led right now. And winning the stage, so it's going to be a good point night for him. Coming from 18th position. Zoltan goes into 5th, battling here with Jonathan Shipman. Oh my gosh, he got tight right there.
Yeah, he did.
And he lifted a little bit there to kind of keep off of Shipman, and here comes Marcus to the inside. Both of them two excellent drivers, man. I'm telling you, probably two of the many excellent drivers out here tonight. Marcus Richardson, Zoltan Herkzeg, Jake Nichols, Femi Alat. We got a lot of excellent drivers in this league.
Yes, they do.
David Shutt. And Freddie D's coming up through here. He's battling here with Bobby Cheney. Looking real good right there. Good battle with them two. Nick Northrup and David Shutt going at it here. Oh, we got a caution.
Yes, we do. It is the first caution of the evening. Oh, it looks like Robert Burris and Brad Bothwell.
And James Doan.
Yeah.
So let's go back and see what happened here.
Well, it looks like it started with Burris.
Okay. All right, I'm on here with Robert Burris.
Oh, no, it might have not been him. He was involved, but I don't think it... who is the... Is that the 80? Yeah, the 80 of Tommy Gossett. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was cars in front of him that scraped the wall, and he kind of followed suit behind them and scraped the wall. And when that happened, that got the car loose, and he turned down into Robert Burris.
Oh, yes, sir. I see it right here. Oh, man.
I think James Doan, the reason he spun, he was just hitting the brakes trying to miss the mess, and it got him loose.
Yep. Guys did a great job. Brad Bothwell, he missed the whole deal there.
He did.
Look at that. It's like oh my gosh. You couldn't have got any closer than that.
No, you couldn't.
Oh man. I think we need to talk to Brad Bothwell.
Yeah.
Well, he might have to go to the bathroom. I don't know. Clean him shorts. I don't know. That was really, really close.
Yeah, his pit crew can just give him a new pair.
Yeah, I think we'll talk to Brad here when the dust settles. Everybody gets off the pit road. First caution of the night.
Yep.
Other than the stage.
Yeah.
Caution, you know, can't count that. Well, you want to talk to Brad? If you do, find him, drag him up.
Okay, let's see where he's at here.
He's probably still cleaning his shorts. He's looks like he's sitting on pit road getting damage fixed.
Brad Bothwell, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell us about that little incident there.
Oh, I thought I almost got around it, and then I got clipped.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really close. I mean, I'm not having a good thing. Right before the green flag went, I spilled pop on my pedals, and yeah. So.
Jeez, man.
Well, and you threaded the needle right through that one, but man, sadly the thread just kind of caught a lip there somewhere, and it kind of spun you through a loop there a little bit. But man, that would have been a great save if you could have completed that all the way through. But man, we'll give you an 8 up here. But
yeah, well, luckily I only had 35 seconds of damage, so it wasn't too bad.
That's good. All right, Brad. Well, what's the going forward point here? What you looking for the rest of this race?
I don't know. I came in. I just figured I was going to be aggressive tonight. I've been just trying to do what I can. So, I mean, I'm not running for the championship in this one, so it's just have fun racing, being aggressive.
We figured you'd probably have to go to the bathroom to change your shorts on that one, 'cause, man.
It was close. I'm like, the thing is, right when he clipped me in the rear, I'm like, I just hope, I was just glad I didn't get hit by anybody else. That's all.
Yep.
So.
Great job.
Yep, very great job. All right, Brad. Well, thanks for talking with us, and good luck in the rest of the race.
All right, thank you. You guys have a good day.
Yes, sir. That was a very, very close call.
Yes, it was.
So now we got Jake Nichols, Jonathan Shipman, Femi Olat, Zoltan Hergzeg, Chuck Sweeting. Man, I cannot believe Chuck Sweeting. He is just, wow, he's driving like I've never seen him drive. He's in the top 5 now.
Yeah.
Marcus Richardson, Nick Northrup, Ariotti, Freddie D, and Bobby Chaney. That's your top 10. Yeah, I don't know what they have for class rating or I rating or anything either. I know they do have some kind of stipulations, but I think what they do is they actually they go look at your race stats and and stuff like that, and if they think you're a good enough driver, they may try you out or something, maybe in the truck series on Sunday night before they throw you into the Cup series, because Cup series is usually, well, it's kind of their their main race. Their what do I want to say? What do I want to say there, Jeff? It's their main baby,
Their main series?
Yeah, the main series. So,
okay.
But yeah, I don't know what they do. All right, well, here we go. Back to green, folks. Tighten them seatbelts down good and tight, because here we go. And we are getting into the nighttime here. Pace cars in, and green is out. Good jump there. Zoltan. Wow, look at this. Putting it in there. Femi Olat. Yep, and Chuck Sweeting now top 5. And Marcus Richardson, oh man, did he get tight? He comes up there. Oh man, he had to check up Ariani there.
Wow.
Woo. Now Femi Olat to the inside. Or not Femi Olat, I'm sorry, Freddie D. What am I talking about? Freddie D to the inside, man. He can be mad at me. I confused him with Femi Olat there, but, you know, well, sorry.
Yeah.
Chuck Sweeting still hanging on, but Nick Northrup clears them and goes into 5th.
Yep, Nick Northrup on the move to the front.
Oh, Marcus almost got into the back of him. Wow, man. These guys are all stacked up together now, so, man, it's...
Yes, they are.
And I'll tell you what, Jake Nichols cannot get away from Femi Olat at all.
No.
If Femi's just stick to him, he's got like a chain tied to his bumper or something.
Yeah.
Staying right with him. Pretty good racing so far. Well, you know, I think it's time for a little crank it up, Jeff. What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right, we're back, folks. And that battle's still going strong up here in the front between Jake Nichols and Femi Olat. And
yes, sir.
Jonathan Shipman, Marcus Richardson now into 4th. What a comeback he's made from having a black flag.
Yeah.
That is pretty amazing. And Freddie D driving it in here on Zoltan. Looks like he's gonna get that pass complete on Zoltan.
He is, yep.
Now these guys got to kind of feel the car out now because this is a whole lot different than when they started the race, Jeff. You know,
it is, yeah.
There's more grip out here and everything. I'm sure their speeds have picked up a little bit, but the car could be tight now in the corners. You know how they like it wrecking loose, you know.
Oh, of course, yeah. This changes up the whole game because it's not hot out now, you know, and it's, you know, nighttime conditions, so that's cool for track off. I mean, like right now, the air temperature is 76 degrees and the track's only 79, so we know that track's got some grip built into it.
Yep.
So that's probably putting the cars on a little bit more the tighter side than the loose side, and that's probably where these guys are kind of having. Oh, we got a caution.
We got a caution. Ethan Kurt.
Yep, like, and Bryce Sinesak.
Oh man, Brian Dorsey involved in that. Let's go back and take a look.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, that was Brian Dorsey. I thought that was Bryce's car. I don't even think he's here tonight, is he? Yeah, he is. Okay, yeah. He's the 09, not the. Okay, that was where I got confused. I just saw the 9 and thought that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there might have been some contact here. I'm not really sure, but Ethan Kurtz going into the corner. I'm going to say he might. Oh, he got tight and go.
Oh, yeah. See it right there.
He bounced right off of the wall. Ouch.
Now Brian Dorsey's car has a lot of front end damage.
Yep. Wow, man, both of them hit really hard.
Yeah.
Dang, well, man, hopefully they can come to pit road and get it fixed up. But the thing of it is if you come to pit road, you may be sitting there for a while. But
yep.
All right, they're going to come in here, and this will put them in the window to make it the rest of the way. They won't have to worry about fuel. Now it's just saving them tires.
Yes, sir.
$50 miles an hour down pit road. And everybody come in. Not one car stayed out. Not even James Coulibaly. Well, he wouldn't now because he already led his one lap. So
yeah.
Now let's see who's going to come up pit road. Oh, was that Ariati come out first?
I think it was.
Oh, 2-tire chain. Oh, 2-tire chain. Well, we got to ask Ari about that call. What do you think?
Yeah.
Ariati, you got a copy?
10-40.
Well, tell us about the 2-tire change call.
Well, I figured we've got 44 to go, or about 40 laps or so to go. Now's probably the time to do it. People are just going to get more and more aggressive. We're probably going to pit one more time. I figure I'll take 2 tires or 4 tires then, but it's so hard to pass right now. I figured this is probably my best option just to make up some positions.
Well, how much has the track changed out there from the beginning of the race? A lot?
A whole lot. We were getting tight. We were tight in 1 and turn 4, and you run the tires off a little bit. Actually, start to get loose after a while as well too. So it's kind of weird. It's just the topsy-turvy kind of trying to figure out what the car was going to do. But it's so much more grippy right now. I think really the high line is where to be just because of the momentum you get. But it's definitely changed a whole lot. It's going to get intense here.
Well, then the 2-tire call might have been a good call then, because that would kind of free the car up a little bit. Wouldn't make it so tight, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's why I went for it. I mean, we only ran maybe 10 laps on these tires, so
right.
Let's see how it works.
All right, brother. Well, I'll let you go. Good luck out there, Ari.
I appreciate it.
All right, very good. That could be a good call.
Could be.
If another caution comes out and they all come to pit road, and then he'll change 4. That could have been a good call.
Could have been.
Well, we got more guys out of the race. Brian Dorsey, Tommy Gossett, and Cody McKinney all out of the race. And it looks like Ethan Kurtz and Cass Sullivan are still sitting on pit road. How about Robert Burris, our pole sitter, back in 24th?
Yeah.
Man, that is not where he wants to be. And he's got a lot of damage on that car, too.
He does, yeah.
Man, I guess that would be why he's probably back there, because he's got all that damage. I'm sure he probably tried to sit on pit road and get some of it fixed up. It looks like the lights are out. We're going green next time by, so get them going there, Jeff.
All right, will do. When we get the restart, it'll be 39 laps to go. Well, 38, actually.
Well, Aries elected to start on the high side, and I think that's a good call, because we've seen Jake do that earlier on that restart, and it worked out great.
It did.
Watch for tire spin, though.
Yeah, he's got Marcus Richardson behind him here, and he's got Jake Nichols to his inside, so we'll see what happens as the pace car pulls back into pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
There's the green flag back away here at Homestead for SRA, and Ariotti gets the restart that he needed.
Marcus Richardson on the outside. Here comes Jake Nichols back to the bottom. Big push from Femi Olat. A little bump drafting going on.
Wow. Freddie D's right there, too, on the bottom as well, on David Shutt. Man, these guys are starting to fan out a little bit now. They're going 3 wide.
Ariotti, man, he just about took the nose of David Shutt's car off.
Yes, he did. And Zoltan Herzeg's looking to pass. He's taking it 3 wide now. Marcus Richardson with the hard charge, pushing Ariotti.
Oh, my gosh, these guys are on top of each other here.
Yes, they are. Man, that was a crazy restart.
Yep, Jake gets the lead, though. He's back out front. And in that clean air, and I know that's got to be making him feel a little bit better about the car. You know, even though it's pretty tight in the corners. I figured it would tighten up. As the air cooled off, it would get a lot tighter.
Yeah.
Ariotti now back to 4th. And Marcus Richardson looking to the inside of Femi Olat to go into 2nd. Marcus wants this win. After a black flag and the comeback he's made, that's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Black flag at the beginning of the race. What was it, lap 2 or something?
Lap 2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, he got the black flag and had to come down. It was a drive-through penalty. It could have been for an infraction of last week or something. I really don't know. Doesn't matter. All we know is he got a black flag, had to serve it, and stayed on the lead lap too. That was what really impressed me. He come down, did the drive-through, and still stayed on the lead lap. That's impressive. Freddie D backing off a little bit.
Yes, he is. Zoltan Herzeg backed off Ariotti a little bit too there, but now he's getting a run through the corner here.
Well, if anything, you know, it was a good call for Airy to do the 2-tire change, you know, for track position. Now, like he said, if a caution would come out and he gets back in there to change all 4, you know, then it was a good call.
It was, yeah.
Nick Northrup still battling here. David Shutt, Delonte Ballard, Brett Punkari. Brett still hanging on here in the 11th place. But here comes Chuck Sweeting looking to the inside of Brett.
Yeah, I'm looking right there. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th.
3 wide back here again. Holy smokes.
14th, 15th. Man, there's a lot of great drivers back here in this mid part of the pack.
Well, you know, it kind of falls into what Ari was saying, that you can move around anywhere on the track here. Yeah. And that's what a lot of guys are really liking about this track here tonight. Is you can pass inside, outside, and you can move around. There's grip on a lot of places. And that's what makes it really, really interesting. You really say it was a lot of fun. You know, he was having a lot of fun out there. Zoltan into 5th, coming from 20th place. Unbelievable.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, him and Femi Olat, you know. And I think Freddie D started, he started back in 17th. Femi started 19th and Zoltan 20th. Good night. Yes, sir. Good race, man. This has been an excellent race. Chuck Sweeting driving around the outside of Bobby Chaney. And he goes into 14th, so he's coming back to the front. Anthony Emery now in 13th. He started 21st. If you remember earlier in the race, he was about to go a lap down. Matter of fact, battled with Jake Nichols to stay on the lead lap. That was the first stage. A good job by Anthony Emery.
Very good.
Robert Giannini now 17th, riding right behind Bryce Senesac. Robert started 27th, taking 10 positions since the start of the race. Brad Bothwell said it was a lot of fun out there too, but getting that little bit of damage on that right rear corner, he said he had 38 seconds of damage, got it fixed up on pit road.
Yep.
And now just hanging on. These guys got about 29 to go this time by, so Jake Nichols, Femi Olat, and Marcus Richardson going at it here for second place. Marcus drives it in there hard. Slide job up in front of Femi. Yes, and he gets it. Now Femi's going to try the crossover on him. They go into turn 3. And Jake's loving this right now, Jeff, because,
yeah,
you know, the more these guys battle here for second, the further he can pull away, you know.
Exactly.
He's got over, well, about a half a second lead right now over Marcus. Freddie D in 4th. And Zoltan Herkzeg. Don't know if he can get there, but it's a long way back to Nick Northrup and company back here. These guys are still battling. Ariotti, Delonte Ballard are still battling for that position.
Yep, they are.
Wow, Nick just slammed the door on Delonte. And Delonte comes up in front of Ariotti. Oh my gosh. That was close. I don't know how these guys do that, man. Every race, and these guys are battling so hard like this, and how they just edge out not taking somebody out, you know? You talk about knowing where the proximity of that car is out there. That's amazing, the talent that these guys are showing out here tonight. Yep. David Shutt in 10th. This is not where David wants to be, though.
No. I mean, that's a position where none of the drivers really want to be, you know, I mean, this late in the race.
And look who he's battling with, Kyle Trudell.
Yes, sir. Kyle gave him a good run.
Shipman and Ariotti. Northrop and Ballard, these guys battling. But back up front, Jake Nichols stretching that lead out to a little over half a second now for Marcus Richardson. Check in on Robert Burris. He is way off the pace back here, though. Man, way off the pace. He's like 4 seconds from the guy ahead of him there, Craig Schroeder.
Yeah.
Craig started 6th place, and he's back in 23rd now. Man. That's a bummer. Koulibaly in 19th. Mark Newland just ahead of him, 18th. And Mark was up there battling, and man, he was having a good run here before the first stage. He was having a great run. All right. Well, I think Marcus might be closing that gap just a smidgen. Not much. Looks like he gained a little bit and then he lost it again. So he might be a little better in 3 and 4 than he is in 1 and 2.
I think so.
Yep. Yeah, Jake can pull away in 1 and 2, but Marcus is a little better in 3 and 4. Emil Latt in 3rd, Freddie D 4th. Freddie's had a really good run here today. And now he's going to try the Kyle Larson line up there close to the wall. He gets a good run, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to get to the inside of Femi, or whether he's even going to try. Femi's going to kind of hold that bottom line.
Yeah.
This track looks so awesome under the lights, Jeff.
Yes, it does.
I mean, wow, man. It is just awesome looking.
Caution, yellow
Oh, we got a caution.
Yes, we do.
Anthony Emery, it looks like, and Brett Pancari. Let's go
like
see what happened.
Looks like I started with Brett, though. Yeah, Brett was coming off turn 4, scraped the wall. That kind of slingshot him down in Anthony's car.
Okay. I'm on board here with Brett. I'd seen some other guys scraping the wall just ahead of him. I'd seen sparks flying. Brett, man, come on, Brett. Hang on to it, baby. Hang on to it. Oh, right there on the straightaway, and Anthony just plowed into him. Oh, man. Well, both of them going to get serious damage on their car now. And, you know, bad thing of it was is they were both having such a good race out there today.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Well, everybody's going to come to pit road. Well, this is going to be good news for Ariotti, because you know he took that 2-tire change. So, yeah. All right, here they come. 20 laps to go, coming to 19 to go this time by. Well, I'd like to thank you all for joining us tonight. Hit that thumbs up there, folks, and don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com for our full broadcast schedule, and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Well, Robert Burris looks like he, I don't know if he missed his pit stall or what happened there. I'm not really sure. David Shutt, 2-tire change for David Shutt. What do you say we talk to David?
Yeah, go ahead.
We talked to him before the race. We'll talk to somebody else. How about who else is up there running really good? How about Nick Northrup? You want to talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay, here he is.
Nick Northrup, you get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Nick, tell us about your run that you're having out there tonight. It seems to be pretty solid for you. You've stayed in the top 10 for quite a while, and you've been up in the top 5 a little bit. So tell us how it is and what your thoughts to the end run here is.
You just got to be on the high lane pretty much, or you can't really pass here that well. It's hard to pass, and the racing's really tight, so you can't really do that much. But overall, it's been a good race.
That it has. Not too many cautions, and a lot of 3 wide, great battles out there. But what's your thoughts with the, transition here from going, kind of sunset tonight?
It was a little bit looser when it was day, but it's starting to tighten up, and it's a lot harder to get the car to turn.
Yeah, we know that most of the SRA guys over here like the loose race cars, so I was thinking they're probably feeling pretty tight to you guys out there at the nighttime conditions. But I say the track's probably got a lot of grip, and it's probably just going to get a little bit more grippier as this race finishes out. But thanks for talking with us here, Nick, and good luck in the rest of the race.
Thank you. Have fun.
All right. Well, David Shutt with that 2-tire change is going to take the lead, but I see a little damage on his car, so I'm kind of concerned about how fast that car is going to be now. And with only 2 tires, we've seen Ariotti try it, and it didn't work out the best. I mean, it was good for track position, but like he said, when he come to pit road next time, he was going to take 4. He did. He comes out 9th now.
Yeah.
Going to be a short stint to the end. Lights are out. We're going green next time, folks. Going to be restarting with 16 laps to go. I'm kind of thinking Marcus has got something up his sleeve here.
Yeah, I think so.
Just my thoughts. You know how Marcus is. He'll let you lead all the laps, and then come to the last lap, he'll just pass you up and take the win.
Yeah,
that's Marcus's trademark right there. Okay, folks, here we go. This could be the final restart. We don't know, but they do have one green-white checker here tonight in case we need it. Pace car's in. And green is out. Shutt gets a good jump on that start. It was almost like Marcus did not go. He may have missed a shift or something there. I don't know, because, boy, Femi a lap to the outside, and here comes Jake Nichols to the inside. Freddie D, Zoltan right up the middle, 3 wide.
Wow.
That is his signature move, man. I'm telling you.
Ooh, Zoltan trying to go in a hole that ain't there.
Marcus.
Marcus Richardson loose.
And Marcus saves it.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Did he lose a bunch of positions on that or
yes,
what?
he did. Wow. Yeah, that to me, Rudy, just looked like Zoltan was trying to open up a hole that wasn't there, and he actually opened it up, you know. So,
he did.
Oh, now he's getting into the back of David. Shutt causes the crash.
Shutt into the wall. Femi Olad into the wall. That looked like that might have been caused by Zoltan, but let's go back and take a look at this. I don't know if they were just maybe started to get loose, and I don't know. Well, he got, what was that there? He just got into Marcus. I think I don't know if they actually made contact there. I don't think they did. No. What? Could have been some net coating.
Possibility.
Yeah. I'm going to go on Marcus here and see if they actually did make contact, because this is where it all started. Let's see if they actually did make contact right there. There was some net coating, but Zoltan might have taken the air off of that car. But boy, what a job Marcus did saving that. And then we get to Zoltan here now when we get back around here. Okay, he comes up on the back of David Shutt. David almost made contact there with Jake Nichols. And when he got loose, Zoltan was right there. Is he gonna, man, where does he get into him? Where is Shutt? Right there. Okay, I'm on Shutt right now. And let's see if Zoltan does make contact with him. I think he did, but because I remember seeing the car kind of jerk a little. You know, he's really not touching him. He's really not touching him. There could have been some net coating in that too.
Could have been, yeah.
Okay, now wait a minute. Oh, you know, yeah, he never touched him until he was already loose.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So really, you know, once David got loose right there, Zoltan was, you know, he was right on his tail. So really, I think it's just a racing incident myself, but I'm not the admins. I don't make that call. I don't make that call. All right, back up front. Jake Nichols, Freddie D, Zoltan, Nick Northrup, and Kyle Trudell. That's your top 5. Wow, look at that. Trudell into the top 5. Let's talk to Trudell. What do you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want me to talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've talked the last couple.
Kyle Trudell, you got a copy?
Hey, 10-4, I got you.
Kyle, you have been having an extremely excellent run here today. Tell me about it.
Yeah, you know, got kicked back to mid-pack or so, and it's just so tough to pass that, you know, track position is pretty important, so it looks like I got a little bit of that now.
Well, we've seen you battle in there quite a few times, and you know, we were talking about this the last couple of weeks. We have seen absolutely amazing racing coming out of you. What do you got to that attribute? You know, what do you attribute that to?
A little bit more practice probably than what I had been doing in the past. A lot of times I just kind of jump in, you know, and grab the wheel. But you know, I've been trying to practice a little bit more, so I think the laps help.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we always say seat time, or you know, more time you get out there practicing, the more you learn how to deal with the car and track conditions and everything. Well, we talked to a couple of the drivers about the track changing out there as it went from 119 degrees down to 79 degrees. How much has that affected your racing out there? Has it made you faster or slower?
Yeah, definitely quicker. There's a lot more grip, so you can, you know, make some moves as opposed to when it was pretty slick earlier. So, you know, hopefully if I can avoid wrecks like that, we'll be in good shape.
And they say that you can move around the track pretty much about anywhere you want to go, too, with all that grip.
Yeah, I normally like the high side, you know, to get good momentum off. But, yeah, we're able to run pretty low. I think that's what I'm going to try to utilize here.
All right, very good, Kyle. Well, good luck out there the rest of the race, brother.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, very good. Well, Jeff, get him going.
Alrighty. But Jake Nichols will opt to start on the inside here. When they get the green flag, we'll have 10 laps remaining.
I'm kind of surprised he's starting on the inside. But
Yeah.
with Freddie D on the outside, but he is the leader. He does, you know, he's the one that goes when he's ready. So they've been going on the green though.
Yeah.
Watch for Zoltan to go 3 wide.
Oh yeah, he's done it twice already. So let's see what happens here on this restart. As the pace car heads back into pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
There's the green flag. We're back on the way here at Homestead, and it's a good restart there for Jake Nichols. Freddie D didn't really have a good restart there as he's holding up Nick Northrup, but here comes Zoltan on the inside looking to take second.
And he is going to clear Freddie D. And now Nick Northrup, he's trying to clear him.
Yeah.
And Zoltan goes to the outside. Oh, boy. We've been in this position many times before. Zoltan kind of gave that to Jake Nichols right there. Now he's going to try it again. Jake's going all over that track trying to do whatever he can to keep Zoltan behind him.
Yep.
I'm sure Jake would rather be to the high side right now, but looks like he is going to go to the high side. I think that's where he needs to be to hold off Zoltan. I don't think Zoltan can pass him on the bottom. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but I really don't know. Well, Marcus Richardson coming up here. What do you think? Retaliation, maybe? No. Because that really wasn't, you know, it was a racing incident. Those two, they actually never even touched.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
don't know how. I
don't
really
think
don't
he
know
would do
how
that,
it's going to go down here. I mean,
Right.
you know, it'd be just the heat of the moment. He's like, you know, I'm still mad about it. Ooh, look at that there. Freddie D had to move down a little bit. And here comes Marcus Richardson to the bottom of Zoltan Herczeg. Is he going to push up the racetrack? Is a little bit.
Oh, close.
Yep.
Man.
Wow.
Very good racing. And those two, I'll tell you what, man, they're putting on a show out here right now.
They
Zoltan
are right
takes
now.
it to
Yes,
the
sir.
bottom. Marcus to the high side. Marcus trying to get that run, and boy, he did not get a good run off the corner
No,
that
he
time.
didn't. But the more these two back here do this, the better Jake Nichols is looking.
Yes.
And he's looking in that rearview mirror going, keep it up, boys. Stop pulling away.
That's right. And Marcus again to the inside of Zoltan. I don't know, he might get him at the line. Nope, Zoltan comes
nope.
back.
Next time by. I said 25.
There you go.
Next.
Oh, Marcus drove it in there. Oh,
he gets to
contact
Marcus
again. Oh my gosh, is Marcus gonna save it? No,
No.
he's not.
Caution.
And oh my gosh. And more cars are piling up trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, let's
Wow.
go take a look at it here.
Well, I mean, just as a commentator's perspective, I'm not saying anything bad about the drivers, but twice, 2 times like that, that might have some retaliation effect right there.
Well, Marcus drives it into the corner pretty deep right here. If you'll notice, he drives it into real deep and does the slide job up in front of
Yeah.
Zoltan. And Zoltan I think he thought he was clear, but he wasn't
I
quite.
think he did.
Man, I'll tell you, I really don't see a fault in that on anybody's part. I think it was just
really.
hard racing, but
Yeah.
man, I'm telling you, this is Marcus. He almost had that car saved. I cannot believe that, man. I gotta go back here. Oh, if I can get it back there. Wait a minute. I got to go back here and ride along with Marcus. Watch him sawing on this wheel in here, trying to save that. That is pretty wild. After they make contact, well, if they even make contact, because, you know, I'm not going to say they did. I'm just saying that, you know, with as close as they are, and net coding and everything that could be involved in that.
Yeah.
Right? No, he actually made contact with him. Yep. He did. I think he thought he was going to clear him before he got to him, but he didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
so now let's ride along here with Marcus. Watch him sawing on this wheel, folks. Look at him sawing on that wheel, trying to save that. He's right, left, trying not to oversteer it. Man, I'm telling you, and finally it just went around. He could not save it. But nobody hit him. Good thing.
Yeah.
That is excellent driving by Marcus Richardson, man. Well, I don't know what to think about it, so I think we're going to be at the green-white checkered here, I do believe. Aren't we? Or are we going to have one to go?
I'm not sure, but I think now, since they do have the green-white checker implemented into iRacing, I think that if it gets down to one lap to go, I think it will throw it into a green-white checker. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Well, the lights will have to go. Yeah, they'll have to go out next time by, or it will be a green-white checker. Right?
Yeah. But I'm thinking how it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm thinking how it reacts is because, if you take the green and white flag, you can't have a green-white checker restart. So if you have green-white checker restarts enabled, I think with 2 laps to go, it will automatically throw a green-white checker in play.
Yeah. Well, let's get Zoltan down here and talk to him real quick. I want to find out his thoughts on this. Zoltan Hergzeg, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Man, all we've been seeing out there is, man, the car's getting loose and right in front of you, really close. Some of them, some minute amount of contact. What's going on? What have you been seeing?
Yeah, we're all racing real hard, and I just got into the back of Marcus there. He did the crossover, and then the rate of my closing rate was just a lot more than I thought it would be, and just tapped him in the left rear. And then I forgot shut. Took 2 tires. I thought he'd be quicker throughout the middle of the corner, so I got into the gas a little bit before him, and I bumped him in the back as well. But I'm a wrecking ball tonight, which sucks.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be rude.
All right, that's bad.
He came in here like a wrecking ball.
Okay, Miley Cyrus.
I'm Miley Cyrusing it up right now. That's bad.
No. Well, good luck out there, Zoltan. I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on it, so good luck, okay?
Thanks, man.
All right. All right, so yeah, it will be a green-white checker, Jeff.
Yes, it will.
Yep, it went to a green-white checkered.
Yeah, I figured it would, because as I said, when you, like the old iRacing rules, you know, you can't have a green-white checker on the white flag lap. So, I mean, with their rules like that. So, I mean, you cannot have a one-lap dash anymore. It just won't work unless you turn green-white checkers off. But if the green-white checkers are on, there's no more one-lap dashes. It'll automatically throw it into that. So.
All right, well, Jake Nichols on the outside. Zoltan on the inside. They get ready to go back green. And green. Delonte Ballard with a good jump.
Yeah, we'll see what Zoltan's got in store here as we will get the white flag this time by.
Well, Delonte's probably thinking, God, I don't know if I want to be in front of Zoltan.
Yeah.
And look at him, man, protecting that bottom.
Yes. Zoltan was trying to get up on the high side there. He's getting up there now, but he's going to push up toward the wall. He's going to lose some momentum.
Too tight.
Yeah.
Too tight.
White
and
flag.
He's got 1 to go here, folks. 1 lap to go.
Wait, nope, that was not the white flag lap. I thought it was.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, it's not showing it for me, so I wasn't thinking it.
Yep, it's the white flag. This is the final lap right here. Delonte Ballard second. Zoltan gonna get third. Unless he's got a trick up his sleeve, that's the way it's gonna finish. And it's not gonna happen. He's trying. Oh my gosh, almost making contact. And no, it's not gonna happen.
Wow.
So Jake Nichols comes home with the win. Delonte Ballard second, and Zoltan Herzeg third.
Yes, sir.
Wow, what a finish, huh?
Yeah, it really was. I guess my iRacing must have glitched or something there because it wasn't showing the flags for me. I didn't even get the checkered flag, so I didn't know what was going on there.
Must have been glitching, yeah. All right, we'll get the winner up here in just a minute, folks. All right, we caught up with third place, Zoltan Herzeg. Zoltan, man, I'll tell you what, if was there anything that you could have done to get by Delonte Ballard, minus wrecking him?
No, I was kind of screwed on that restart. He had the countdown.
Yeah.
And I knew I was gonna either have a decent start, because I like starting on the inside when the leader's on the outside.
Well, you came in like a wrecking ball tonight. So.
Yeah, I did. That was pretty bad to do right there.
Yeah,
I don't like doing it.
I hope no penalties are imposed on you, but man, I'll tell you what, there was a lot of net coding in a couple of them calls, but you know, like you said, such hard racing out there, and everybody's so on top of one another. We've seen your signature move there quite a few times tonight, taking it 3 wide, made it a lot more exciting. But man, just a very, very tough night, and then going with how much the track changed from the beginning of the race to the end of the race. How did you make that transition? Was it a smooth transition going into the track having more grip?
Yeah, it was definitely a smooth transition. It made the track a little easier to drive, and then everybody was just the same speed, which made it impossible to pass each other. So everybody was just racing more and more aggressive. Everybody's levels were going up and up, and there was just a lot of slide jobs, a lot of things like that. So it was a lot of close racing that's going to cause these wrecks, but I should have handled it better.
All right, brother. Well, congratulations on your third place. Who you got to thank for it?
I got to thank you guys for broadcasting, and I got to thank everybody for watching, and everybody who makes this league happen.
All right, Zoltan, we'll hope to see you back next week. I think you guys go to Bristol next week.
Yeah.
I think this is the final 1.5 track that you guys are. I think you go to Bristol next week. So, all right.
Yeah, let's see if I can make it.
Yep. Congratulations, brother.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right, Jeff, you got second?
I sure do. Delonte Ballard, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, did you?
Hey, man. Well, tell us about your run out there tonight. You had a pretty solid one out there tonight, and you got a pretty good finish. So tell us how it feels.
It feels pretty good. Car was a rocket at the beginning of the race. I don't know. I was telling Jake and them, I don't know how I drove through the field. I started 7th, and by like lap 3, I was already up to 2nd. I think I was challenging for the lead then, and it just set sail from then. And I knew once I got in dirty air behind area, I did not like the feeling of the car, and then that's when everything just started going backwards. So, couple mess ups on pit road. Overshot the box a couple times and fell back twice, and I really don't understand how I drove back up to 2nd, but it was a hell of a race.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you started in the top end of the night, and you ran up there for most of the night. What was your thoughts, from your practice time to your qualifying time, and vice versa, on how you thought the race would go tonight? Did it go to accordingly?
Well, practice lately I don't do much practice because the the weather that we test, I mean, not that we test, but the weather that we do in practice is nowhere compared to what's the race going to be. I might throw a couple laps in just to get a feel of the car. Qualifying was similar to how the start of the race was, a track temp of 80. I think it was like 88, 87. So had some grip out there. I kind of botched my first lap. I probably could have got a better qualifying run if I would have hit my first lap like I was supposed to. But I mean, I was pretty happy with seventh, and then the race came, and the car just felt completely different to me. I did not expect for it to be like it was right there at the beginning of the race.
Yeah, well, with about I think that change come about 4 seasons ago, something like that. But before the change with the weather and all that, where you used to run just with a certain type of weather for the constant of the race. But coming into this now, where we have day to night transition. Most of the iRacing tracks with lights now have the ability to go to nighttime racing, and with Bobby and the guys at SRA putting this into perspective and putting into play, with the way the weather is now and the way that the races transition, how much more of a challenge is it?
It's a little bit more of a challenge because, like Zoltan was saying, once that weather gets to a certain area, it's like all the cars. I mean, we're running fixed setup here, but it's like all the cars are literally fixed, and it's like everybody's running the same speed. It's no holes. It's very hard to pass, but pretty much everybody knows when it comes to grip racing, like right here tonight. I'm pretty decent at it. So if we get some more grip weathers and grip tracks like this, maybe some night races, then y'all probably see a lot more of me in the front.
Awesome. Well, what's your thoughts for Bristol next week?
Is that night or day?
I don't know.
Bristol, everybody also that too with me. Everybody knows I'm a short track runner here at SRA. Bristol, not so much because of how the old style Bristol, where the bottom was was so OP. Then yeah, I'm pretty good at that. But being at the top and it's like whatever lane you want to run, it's kind of iffy. It's hit or miss. And again, with that weather hits, whatever that weather is, if it's a little bit more grip, I should be fine. If it's more of on the loose side, a little hot track, then I'm gonna be in for a ride of my life.
All right, DeLon. Well, congratulations on your second place finish tonight here at Homestead. Do you have anybody you'd like to give thanks or shout out to before you go celebrate?
Yep. Just want to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. Bobby for orchestrating SRA. Everybody back at Slip Angle Motorsports. Jake, my teammate there, him and I guess his JGR guys. For letting me be in his spotter and stuff like that in peak. I got to thank HyperX, even though they are really not paying sponsored, but hey, all my gear's HyperX. Of course, Twitch.tv/Slam, buddy of mine. I don't know if he was out there watching tonight, but big shout out to him too. He does a lot for me when it comes to the sim racing, so I appreciate all those guys.
Awesome. All right, Delonte. Well, once again, congratulations on your second place finish tonight here at Homestead, and good luck next week at Bristol.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Yep. Rudy, you got a winner?
I do. Jake Nichols, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, you managed to pull it out here tonight, brother. And, like we asked them guys, that we know that the track changed throughout the night. How did you compensate for that?
Just trying to learn overall. It was kind of grippy overall, really, from the start. Of course, it got really crazy at the end. Just you could really flat-foot it out front for the most part, and it's definitely hard. Especially when you start in traffic, because you don't really get the feeling of what it is to be up front and that weather, and it's getting colder and colder by the minute. So track just constantly changes. It would have been crazy if we would have started at like 120 track temp and got down to the 80 amount or whatever we finished there. But for the most part, it was interesting. I really liked that race. It was way better than I thought it would be with the grip level we had. It was probably pretty hard for guys in traffic as it got more grippier because just the lanes shortened up. You could run the top, but the top started to get OP where it was just way better at certain points. Sometimes the bottom would be really good, and sometimes it'd move back up. But overall, it was a really good race here tonight at Homestead.
Well, so what you're saying then, clean air actually was played a pretty major part in, and you wanted to be up front.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. With how much we're in the throttle, the leader just has so much more of an advantage of being able to hold in the throttle more and carry more speed. And early in the race, I would just back up the corners a little bit in the lead because I knew there wasn't massive grip where I could have full throttle. And even if I'd probably burn up the tires more, so It's all about managing. But once you get to 20, 30 to go, I was just flat footing. I was sending it all I could, and it was crazy.
Well, congratulations on your win, Jake. I mean, I'm telling you what, that was one heck of a race out there you guys put on tonight. Great show and a great effort. So I think you probably come out of here with, well, you stole all the points tonight. You got the stage, the win, everything. So, and I think the most laps led. So man, great point night for you. That's probably going to pull you even further away from David Shutt now. So, all right, who you got to thank for your win then, Jake?
SimSpeedShop.com, of course, for being on board. Glad to get them another win here at Sim Racing Authority. Thanks to everyone at SRA, of course, for putting on these races, and everyone that shows up each and every week. It's always fun racing with those guys, especially when it gets down to the nitty gritty and it's just the last few laps and you're trying to get everything you possibly can. So everyone's just trying to fit in spots that the car's not going to fit. So thanks to those guys for racing me hard and clean, and all my teammates at JGR and Slip Angle Motorsports. Delonte back there, I'm glad I noticed he took the lead early in the race. I was like, oh, Delonte's at the second. And then I looked back up and he's in the lead. I'm like, oh man, Delonte's in the lead. So great run for him tonight. And I wish Femi could have got a better finish. He raced with us tonight and he ran good. Him and I both started out back and we both made our way to the front. So wish he could have had a better finish, but those things happen sometimes. Just gotta keep your head up. And thanks to you guys at MaxSpeedTV for broadcasting. This one will be fun to watch. That's for sure. It's always fun to go back and watch the races, but this one for sure is going to be great.
Well, I'll tell you what, there was a heck of a battle for second right there at the very end. Well, you guys go to Bristol next week, Jake. What's your thoughts?
It's a good track for me. One of my favorite tracks, one of my best tracks, and I'll just be coming off the peak race, I think, there. So it's definitely going to... Actually, no, it'll be right before the peak race. So that's a good thing for me. That's more experience, especially in the Cup cars. We just race trucks there, but it's a whole different ball game in the truck compared to the Cup. So it's definitely going to be fun to try to learn and get some experience before that race. But it should be fun with all the grip we have. Even last time we raced there, it was even with the 8-inch spoiler, it's really hard to control. So it should be a really good show.
All right, brother. Well, congrats again on your win, and good luck next week at Bristol.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
All right, let's run down through the final results here, Jeff.
Yep.
All right, Jake Nichols coming home with the win. Delonte Ballard second. Zoltan Herzeg third. Kyle Trudell with a fourth place finish. Chuck Sweeting fifth. Oh my gosh, amazing. Brandon De La Rosa in sixth. Bryce Senesac seventh. Robert Giannini eighth. Jonathan Shipman ninth. And Ariati rounds out the top 10. Yep.
Yep, Bobby Cheney will finish 11th place tonight. Mark Newland will finish in 12th. James Coulibaly will finish in 13th. Derek Self 14th. Nick Northrup will finish 15th. Robert Burris in 16th. Marcus Richardson will finish 17th. Craig Schroeder in 18th. Anthony Emery will finish 19th. And James Doan will finish in 20th. Rudy?
All right, Brad Bothwell 21st. David Shutt 22nd. Femi Olat 23rd. Brett Pancari 24th. Cass Silliman 25th, Ethan Kurtz 26th, Brian Dorsey 27th, Tommy Gossett 28th, Cody McKinney 29th, Spencer Owens 30th, and Jared Darling having problems with his computer, and he finishes in 31st position. All right, so again, congratulations to Jake Nichols for SRA. Thanks for watching tonight, folks, and make sure you tune in tomorrow night. We'll be here with the Nork Series. So until then, stay safe and have a good night.